Hello everyone and welcome to today's video, and by today I mean this evening because it is in fact 5 o'clock. Oh, cat hair, poof, poof. The clocks have gone back and it's dark. It is dark outside. I have my blind half open and I'm thinking I might close it all the way because I now can't see if anyone is looking in from outside. Not that they would be because that is the garden. Anyway, today what I'm going to do for you and show you and share with you is one of my favourite autumnal winter recipes, which is macaroni cheese. But it is not just macaroni cheese, it is the best macaroni cheese that you will ever have. And if you don't agree with me, then I challenge you to find a better macaroni cheese, make a video, edit it and then show me, okay? So that is how much effort you will have to go to if you don't like this macaroni cheese. So it's a very simple recipe, and if you follow these few steps, then you too in a few hours could be eating macaroni cheese as well. So what you will need for the macaroni cheese is 250 grams of Spiralli pasta or macaroni, 40 grams of butter, 50 grams of blue cheese, 40 grams of plain flour, 1 pint of full fat milk, 250 grams of cheddar cheese, a big saucepan, a medium saucepan, and a dish. Now, as some of you hardcore macaroni and cheese fans will notice, I am not using macaroni. I am using Spiralli pasta, and that's just because it's shaped very like macaroni in that it's a tube, but it grows to about twice its size, and I just think it gives you a lot more Macaroni's a bit like and this is more Okay, so let me take you through what you're going to need to do.
Fill your medium saucepan just over halfway with water and then flavour the water with some salt, just because that will soak into the pasta, and then leave that on the hob on a high heat until the water starts to boil. Next, get your large saucepan and place that on the hob and add the butter. Now you want to have this on a heat that's about medium or low, and you need to melt the butter slowly so that it doesn't burn. Once your butter is melted, you need to add in your flour and stir this into your melted butter, again on a low to medium heat so that it doesn't burn, and you want to cook this for about 2 minutes until it's all combined together. After those 2 minutes, you then need to get a whisk and add the milk very slowly, again on a medium heat. Add it a little bit at a time until your sauce starts to thicken up, and keep whisking all the way through to get all of the lumps out. Once you've added the last of the milk, you should then have a really smooth sauce, and at this point you need to just add some seasoning, so add as much pepper as you would like and a little bit of salt, and then you just need to leave this on the hob for about 8 minutes to simmer on a medium heat. By now your water should be boiling, so then you need to add your pasta to the boiling water, not spilling it like I did, and then you need to leave this for about 8 minutes because you want to slightly undercook the pasta. Turn your pasta down so that it's also on a medium heat so it doesn't overboil, and then make sure you keep on whisking your white sauce. Once it's thick enough, after about 8 minutes of simmering, you need to add in your blue cheese and give this a good stir with the whisk because it will need to melt down into the sauce so that it's completely melted and there are no lumps. Once you've done that, you then need to add your cheddar cheese, and I'm only going to add 2/3 of the cheddar at this point, so I'm going to save about 1/3 of it for later. Stir all of this in together so that it continues to melt over a low heat, and once it's finished it should look like this. After 8 or so minutes, drain your pasta and then add it into the cheese sauce. I've turned the hob off by this point, and then just give it a really good stir around so that the sauce is all evenly amongst the pasta. Cheesy.
Now once you have done all of that, you need to get your dish, which needs to be about this size. You now want to just pour your cheesy, pastry deliciousness into this dish. It fits pretty perfectly. I can't quite see, it's so cheesy. So cheesy. There we go, lovely. And obviously I saved some of the grated cheese from earlier, and this is to put over the top of this pasta. So what you want to do is, again, spread it as evenly as you can. This is also, if you want to put anything, you could put breadcrumbs, or I've sometimes put crushed up crisps on top of here as well, if you want to give it a bit more of a crispiness. Lovely, lovely, very lovely. And there it is, there is your macaroni cheese, ready to go under the grill for about 15 minutes on a high heat. But I tend to put this on the highest heat, which is 250 degrees on my grill for about 15 minutes, maybe 10, keep an eye on it. And as soon as the cheese has started to go brown on top and bubble, that is when it is ready. So I'm now going to put this under the grill, and then I shall show you what it looks like when it comes out. So here it is, it's all finished, crispy, delicious, very hot even through the oven gloves. Enjoy it, I hope you make it, let me know if you do, and I hope that you enjoy it all the way through the winter, not the same one, make a different one. And I shall be back soon. I'm going to be doing some Christmas themed baking and cooking videos just to talk you through a few things that are festive and fun over the Christmas season, because I love Christmas. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do. I'm just going to take this, grab a fork, tuck on in. Bye!